Alive and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D Real coming at you with another Be Real with D Real, where edutainment is what to do. Product placement. Now, today, we're going to be talking about Monica Rambeau, Photon #2. Shouts out to Killmonger. Bro, when you get a chance, we need to get together and do a review on this together. If you with that, let me know. And we can get together on issue 3. But anyway, first of all, what I want to talk about is this cover. What a lot of people don't know is this cover is an homage. And I'll get to that in a second. But before I get to that, I need y'all to do what you always do for your mans and them. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D Real page so that when new material comes out, you get it. If you're digging what a brother's shoveling, put some dirt in my bucket, comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D Real page. Okay, now, before we dig off into this, I want to point out to you, as I said before, this cover is an homage. What is this an homage to? Avengers. An Avengers comic book. Yeah. Look at that right there. Is that not an homage to Avengers number 279, as well as what's going on in the story has huge ramifications in relation to Monica Rambeau, Photon. But I was just showing that to you so you could see how they did that and why they did that. But moving right along, when we get into this story, or should I say rather in the last issue, Monica Rambeau flew out into space and just kind of disappeared. But then in this issue, when we catch up with Monica Rambeau, she is back home on Earth and on a boat, and not just any boat, her family boat, the Willa May. See the name right there? Willa May. So she's trying to figure out, how the hell did I get here? Then all of a sudden, look, up in the sky, trouble. But Monica Rambeau is Photon, so Photon is going to go and handle that. Meteor, asteroid, whatever you want to call it from a scientific standpoint, she ends up using her powers to first phase inside of it and probably do something like detonate it from within or something like that. But she finds out this thing has dark force in it. Dark force? What is dark force, ladies and gentlemen? Well, since edutainment is what I do, time to give you a quick education on dark force. Now, for today's lesson, I am going to take y'all back to Avengers number 237. That was back in 1980, 82, 83, around that time when Captain Marvel first joined the Avengers. They're at Project Pegasus. We remember Project Pegasus from the first Avengers movie, right? Right. And this particular lineup consists of both Captains Marvel and America, She-Hulk, the Scarlet Witch, and the Wasp, as well as new recruit Star Fox, and potential recruit Spider-Man. Spider-Man, by my count, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 women and 1, 2 men. 3 if you count Spider-Man as a potential member. But here's what I'm saying. Diversity. It was already there. Moving on. She-Hulk decides she's going to bust him out of the situation. And yes, it was the 80s. So She-Hulk was rocking leg warmers. And she's that color. That color doesn't match her skin at all. Doesn't bring out her eyes. Anyway, that gentleman there in the green, that is one Kevin O'Brien. He is a guardsman. They're literally what their name says, guards. And it looked like he was getting handled. Oh, yeah, he was definitely getting handled. Look at that eyeball. Bust open that door. Yep, She-Hulk and her leg warmers and Star Fox and his fists. And what's on the other side? Big black wall. Spidey jumps on it. And what happens? He's sliding off of it. So can't bond with the molecules of dark force to be able to climb on it. She-Hulk's gonna sock it. It's slippery, but she was able to make a hole in it. And she gets shocked through it, and we find out that's Electro. But then later on, look at what happens. In the middle of a battle, Scarlet Witch, doing what she does, makes Electro's equipment go haywire. And here comes the Rhino. Two bad guys. Now, Captain Marvel, on the other hand, is like, ha, can't get me. I'm made of light. And we've got a villain named Blackout. Guess what his power is? Yes, he manipulates and creates dark force. Dark force literally is a semi-solid, viscous black light that is apparently capable of trapping Captain Marvel no matter what form of energy she takes. And here is Captain Marvel contemplating the situation. This is crazy. I've changed into every form of energy I could think of, but still can't get out. That's what dark force does, ladies and gentlemen. So someone like Blackout is the perfect foil and or villain for Captain Marvel, who naturally manipulates and controls light on the spectrum, electromagnetic, that is. Well, she's able to turn back into her human form. Look at that sexy soul afro. She's able to bust out. So there's a little bit of information that you need to keep cataloged with regards to Monica Rambeau, Photon. Her kryptonite, dark force. Now, here she is in the water with this dark force-filled meteor, I guess. Long story short, blacks out again, and wakes up on her boat again with who? Does that say the Beyonder? That doesn't look like any Beyonder I've ever seen. Well, she certainly seems to have the powers of the Beyonder. And you know what else? Don't when a Beyonder comes to the Earth or whatever planet they come to, they take the form of the first being they come in contact with? Doesn't that Beyonder look like she took her form from a woman? A woman that looks not exactly like, but similar to Monica Rambeau. Interesting. Now, because Beyonders are able to do whatever they want to do, whenever they want to do it, this Beyonder chooses to let Monica Rambeau go. Because at first he's like, oh, You're kind of cute. Want some flowers? Oh, let me let you out of this stasis field that I put you in. And who pops up? Who pops up? Who pops up? Fearless leader. When I first read that, I thought it was going to be some more Beyonders. But then I turned the page, and lo and behold, what do I see? Gatefold. It's the Avengers. But not just any Avengers. The Avengers who were the Avengers around the time Captain Marvel was their leader. Even got on the same outfit. Dr. Druid. Nobody likes Dr. Druid. I don't think anybody likes Dr. Druid, and nobody missed him when he was gone. So, why in the heck are the Avengers from the 80s and a Beyonder here at this point in time? There's some Beyonder stuff going on. I'm going to put the Willa May right in the middle of the French Quarter, and that's where she does. Wow. See, these Beyonders. And she's so nonchalant and confident about like doing omnipotent shit. She's so very nonchalant about it. Bottom line, Dr. Druid is being Dr. Druid, and Dr. Druid is trying to say, Captain Marvel is in league with this woman, and so she's not fit to be our leader. For those of you that don't know, very much in the same way, back in Avengers number 279, Druid was arguing about why he should be the leader, but everybody picked Monica Rambeau. I guess we don't want nobody with a hole in their afro leading the Avengers. Long story short, her and the Beyonder are having a conversation, and Monica is trying to convince the Beyonder, much like they convinced the first Beyonder in Secret Wars 2, that what you're doing, you shouldn't be doing to human beings, and human beings are their own free-thinking beings, and if you want to pattern yourself after one of us or follow us or monitor us, you should do so with our permission, not trying to just manipulate us and control us. In other words, but you're not like anyone else. Nothing can change that. So you have to stop looking toward the things other people have built. This is Monica talking to the Beyonder. Trying to find value or meaning. You have to find those things on your own. And stop coming here, Beyonder. Stay in your corner of the universe. And please, send me back to mine. The Beyonder's response. He did an M'Baku. Are you done? Are you done? Beyonder don't give a what Monica Rambeau talking about, because she's saying that she was summoned because a crack in our world opened up, giving way to where Beyonder's hail from, and she felt the energy that Monica was giving off. How about that? And Monica even said so back in the day. And again, another reference, Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 16. Look at Monica. That's Monica and Professor LeClaire. That's when she first got her powers and first became Captain Marvel. So this Beyonder knows a lot about Monica, doesn't he? She. Okay. Bottom line, Dr. Druid, towards the end of the story, makes a reference that Monica's parents are dead and that they died when she was young. And she's like, nuh-uh, you lying, Druid. I know you a hater, but I didn't know you was a liar too. So we're going to go to my house and we're going to meet my parents. Monica gets to her house. And who do they meet? What does that say? I always hear so much about Monica's work friends, but never really get to meet y'all. I'm her husband, Jericho Drum. Jericho Drum is the husband of Monica Rambeau now? I don't know how I feel about that, y'all. But this is an interesting read. Again, shouts out to Miss Eve Ewing, young lady. You are doing your damn thing on this comic book, and I so appreciate you understanding the assignment. There's enough shine on Monica in this comic book to where we know whose comic book it is. There's enough attention paid to Monica's past as well as her present. So good look on y'all with this comic book and being respectful of Monica Rambeau's past and her origin and things of that nature. Question though, Marvel, is this going to be an ongoing series, or are y'all going to get bored with it and be like, nobody's buying Monica Rambeau Photon anymore, so we just going to cut it off after 10, 15 issues like we do T'Challa? I certainly hope not. This book is a good read. This book is, given the MCU and Disney and all of that stuff that just sours you on Marvel, the comics I still use as reference material and review material. So in reviewing this book, Monica Rambeau Photon #2 is a good read. It's a good look too. I highly recommend it. And if y'all ain't with it, that's on y'all. You don't know what you're missing. So that's it for now. I will be coming at you with another one of these other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other. And please pick you up a copy of Monica Rambeau Photon.